Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Brookings Harbor and all the fishing boats at sea. I'm Cousin Bruce Ellis.
And I'm Kat Liddell.
And this is the Insider Report.
So let your ears do the walking as we fill you in on what's going on in the Brookings Harbor area and beyond.
Well, hello, and welcome to this week's show that keeps you in the know. I am Kat Liddell. I am sitting here with my substitute co-host today, Mr. Jason Liddell, in for Bruce Ellis. How are you today, Jason?
Hi, Kat. I'm great. I love being here.
I love when you're able to be here too. It's not always a guarantee, but whenever there's a school break, we seem to get some availability from you.
Yeah, there's a correlation there.
Yeah, it's almost like you work there or something like that. Well, hey, how was your weekend?
Weekend was really great. You know, very beginning of winter break, which was much needed. Got some good, productive, relaxing in, and great start to the break.
Yeah, those kids get a little squirrely in the lead up, I imagine.
Little squirrely.
Just a little squirrely. And so your brain's feeling a little squirrely, of course, too. Yeah. Well, I was going to say I had a nice and quiet weekend myself. It was, I feel like I did all of my holiday partying in the first half of December so that I could veg out with the family in the second half of December. And I feel like I should probably do my Decembers that way more often. I don't know. But yeah, no, my brother Josh is coming up with the kids, and I'm going to see him on Tuesday night. I just found out last night.
Oh.
Just super exciting. So last minute family visit is going to be happening for my family. And it's going to be nice and lazy. It's going to be good.
Nice.
Well, hey, there is, in fact, even with the Christmas holiday approaching this week and New Year's just around the corner, still plenty of stuff going on. And let's get things started with the music lineup. There is a music lineup for the end of December here. And to start things off, Disturbing the Peace is playing on the 31st of December at Chetco Brewing Co. They're playing as is traditional from 8 p.m. to midnight.
And at the Enoteca on December 31st, the Mighty Steelheads New Year's Eve Bash from 8 p.m. to midnight.
All right. And then World Headquarters 101, they have a Monday night jam. Musicians and vocalists are welcome. And they also want folks to know that there's a multi-genre music open sign-up. This is a 21-plus event, but it runs from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. And that's it for Bruce's schedule for December. But we're looking ahead to January. We do have some January dates in there. Starting off with a personal schedule for Mr. Lon Goddard, playing on the 2nd at Pete's Bar and Grill from 6 to 8 p.m. He's also playing on the 7th and the 21st at Kuntai Restaurant from 6 to 8. And then on the 15th, Lon is going to play at the Brian Scott Gallery Brown Bag Lunch. That runs from 11:30 to 1:30.
And Black GTO plays on January 16th at World Headquarters 101 from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. and at the Enoteca on the 17th from 7 to 10 p.m.
All right. And then Disturbing the Peace is playing on the 24th of January, also at Enoteca in Crescent City, running from 7 to 10.
And Rogue Strings playing on the 2nd at Mr. Ed's Underground from 7 to 9. On January 30th at World Headquarters 101 from 7 to 9, and January 31st at the Sea Star Spirit House New Year's Eve party from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m.
All right. And then we also have some dates here for Patty Ann. Patty Ann is playing on the 10th at the second Saturday Art Walk at Fallcrest Studios from 3 to 6 p.m. On the 16th of January, she's playing at Kuntai from 6 to 8. And on the 30th, she's going to play at Pete's Bar and Grill. Music there also running from 6 to 8 p.m.
And finally, we have Cisco playing on the 16th, 13th, 20th, and the 27th at World Headquarters 101 from 4 to 6 p.m., as well as on January 30th at the Chetco Activity Center from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., and the Seaview Memory Clinic from noon to 1 p.m.
All righty. Well, that does it for music. I'm glad we got to look ahead into January here because, the end of December can get kind of sleepy sometimes, So good to get our calendars marked early, though. And it's nice to see that there'll be some nice music kicking off 2026. Well, usually Bruce does this, but the Insider Report for December, we would like to thank the Oregon South Coast Fishermen, a.k.a. the Castaways, as well as Oregon Coast VIP Marketing for sponsoring the Insider Report. And if you want to know more about sponsoring a show or a podcast on KCIW, you can always find more information at kciw.org. Well, all right, music schedule's done, but there are events to talk about, including, as usual, starting things off with the event schedule over at the Chetco Library, located at 405 Alder Street in Brookings. Turning our attention first to their ever faithful weekly events. On Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m., they've got story time for young children. And at 3:30 p.m. on Tuesdays, they have a tween club for youth ages 10 to 13. They explore new interests and activities every week. And then on Wednesdays from 1:30 to 4 p.m., they have a weekly after-school program. School-age kids are welcome to come by the library for a free snack and to hang out, work on homework, or craft using supplies from the Maker Cart. And these activities are going to continue whenever the library is open through winter break as well. And on Thursdays from 10 a.m. to noon, they have the Rowdy Creek String Band. This is an open rehearsal for acoustic string instrument players. And they say even if you're not a string instrument player, you can drop in and listen. And then from 3 to 5 on Thursdays, they have Checkmate Corner. This is a weekly chess club. All ages and skill levels are welcome. And at 5:30 p.m. on Thursdays, they have a free Easy Flow yoga class. And they just note that they recommend that participants be able to comfortably get up and down from the floor for this kind of class. And then on Saturdays at 10:30 a.m., they've got another story time for young children. 1 p.m. on Saturdays, they have Saturday Shuffle, which features Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, and more. And players can bring their favorite deck and play popular card games, and trading is also welcome. And then on second and fourth Saturdays of the month from 2 to 4, there is a Teens Teach Tech event. You can drop by the library annex with your device or questions and get help from a trained cyber senior technology mentor. Their mentors are young people who've been trained to teach tech to older adults, and they're standing by to help with your smartphone, iPad, or computer. This is a free service presented in partnership with Harmony and Me Music. The library wants folks to note some holiday closures coming up. So on the 24th and 25th, the library will be closed in observance of the Christmas holiday, so that does include Christmas Eve. And then on the 31st of December, the library is going to close early at 2 p.m. in observance of New Year's Eve. And then on the 1st of January, the library will be closed all day in observance of New Year's Day holiday. Of course, all library-led events and programs are free to attend, whether or not you have a library card, and you can always get more information about library events by following the library on Facebook, giving them a call at 541-469-7738, or going to chetco.librarycalendar.com.
And the Nature's Coastal Holiday Light Show is running from now till the 28th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Azalea Park in Brookings, Oregon. Kick off the season under 3+ million sparkling lights. Opening night is when the magic flips on for the first time. Perfect for family, photos, date night, or proving to your friends you do have the festival-level holiday spirit. What can you expect? A lights-on countdown shortly after the gates open, hot cocoa and cookies at the snack shack with donations gladly accepted. Festive photo ops are all over the park, cheerful holiday vibes and community fun, and Santa is scheduled for Friday, Saturday, and Wednesday nights from 6 to 8 p.m. You can find out more at naturescoastalholiday.com. Admission is $4 for adults, but kids 12 and under are free, and these proceeds help this community tradition glowing. Helpful info, gates open at 5 p.m., lights close at 9 p.m., dress warm and wear comfy shoes, parking available near the park, and please follow on-site signs.
It is very good to follow on-site signs in there. I like to joke, if you are finding yourself on a sidewalk and the lights disappear, you are no longer in the light show. You are trespassing in the park. Get back to the lights. Go on. All right. Port of Pints South Beach is having a Kenny Lee's Starrmania and Friends event. This is a Christmas Eve 1960s dance party. This is happening on the 24th of December, of course, Christmas Eve, at 7:30 p.m. And they say this event's going to feature music, food, and dancing.
And at the Elk Valley Casino, the holiday buffet on December 25th, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., a festive feast filled with classic holiday favorites and chef-prepared dishes.
There you go. And then Elk Valley Casino is also having a New Year's Eve event with Gotcha Covered on the 31st of December, and that's going from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. There's going to be live music, a countdown to 2026, and they say admission is free, though you do have to be 21 or older to attend. It is a casino.
Legends Arcade presents Claw Drop for New Year's on December 31st at 10 p.m. Legends Arcade is bringing in the new year with a massive claw drop. The claw is almost 3 feet tall. They will have their traditional mocktails for sale like last year and fun music. They will be streaming both Seattle and New York broadcasts. All ages fun for New Year's, token specials as well.
Alrighty. A 3-foot-tall claw drop. What a novelty.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right. Well, hey, over again at the ever-busy Chetco Community Public Library in Brookings, they're having an event called Revolution Rocks, a Hamilton sing-along with the Wild Rivers Film Festival. This is happening on the 3rd of January. That's a Saturday at 2 p.m. And this is part of their free monthly film screenings for the community, usually the afternoon indie film series events. And these events are monthly. They feature film selections by library staff and Wild Rivers Film Festival volunteers. So January's film selection is Hamilton. That was the 2020 release of a live cast recording on Broadway, and it's rated PG-13 for folks who want to be aware. Hamilton is a dramatic modern musical take on the real life of one of America's foremost founding fathers and first Secretary of the Treasury, Alexander Hamilton. Again, captured live on Broadway from the Richard Rodgers Theater with the original Broadway cast, features the vocal talents of Renee Elise Goldsberry, Jonathan Groff, Lin-Manuel Miranda, and Daveed Diggs. This special sing-along event is launching, again, a special series of 2026 library programs in recognition of the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And this event is also going to include a short preview of an upcoming local or oral history project and information about how you can get involved with that.
I'm really excited for that one.
Oh, for the Hamilton?
For the Hamilton sing-along?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, too. And I'm spearheading the local oral history project that, again, we're just starting to get like little blurbs and announcements out there about that. But we're just trying to get a greater snapshot of the oral histories of the people who currently live in our area. So you'll be getting more information about that, again, on that January 3rd event and online throughout the month of January as we kick that off. So it should
Very
be a
cool.
fun time. Yeah.
All right, the Elk Valley Casino presents the Morgan Wallen Experience, January 3rd at 8 p.m. Tickets are on sale now for $20 in person at the Points Club booth or $25 online at etix.com in advance and on the day of the event. Doors open at 7 p.m. with the show starting at 8. Must be 21 or older to attend. Seating is first come, first served.
Mm-hmm. And we have another event here from, again, Elk Valley Casino. They are working in collaboration on this one with Danaka and the Kamome Foundation. They're presenting taiko performers from, of course, Bruce gave me this one, Riku Zen Takata. Riku Zen Takata, that's what it is. Taiko performers from Riku Zen Takata at the Elk Valley Casino event room on the 11th of January at 3:30 p.m. This is a 900-year-old Japanese festive tradition. All ages are welcome. Drinks are available, and they do say the seating is limited. Of course, he always gives me the one where he's like, I don't think I'm going to be able to pronounce this, so I'm going to see if Kat can without any notice whatsoever.
I know, I was following along with you on the way. Oh, crud. That looks tough.
Lucky me. Oh, well. Let's get into some PSAs here since we don't have any real history with Bushwhacker Bruce. Bushwhacker Bruce is out of the building. So turning our attention to our PSAs, of course, Coastal Home Health and Hospice offers grief support groups that meets at 585 5th Street in Brookings on the 1st and 3rd Tuesdays of the month at 3 p.m. These groups are free of charge and open to the general public. You do not have to have received hospice services before to participate. They say walk-ins are welcome. If you need more information about the group, you can call 541-469-0405.
And Cascadia Pickle Zone presents an hour of pickleball yoga. This is at 16185 Highway 101 South. Mondays at 11 a.m., Wednesdays at 10:15, Thursdays at 6:15 p.m., Fridays at 10:15, and Saturdays at 9 a.m.
There you go. I have yet to ask Amanda what pickleball yoga entails. I'm very intrigued.
Right.
All right. Hey, KCIW also wants people to know that they have an ongoing show called the Soapbox Series, and that gives folks a chance to speak their mind. They offer 2 minutes of airtime to anyone who has something to say. Now, there are a few rules, of course. There is no cussing, no slandering, no advertising. Come on, people. But other than that, folks can share what's on their mind. The studio's open every Wednesday from 2 to 3 p.m. for people to drop in and record.
Legends Arcade, again, presents Trading Card Game Night every first Wednesday of the month from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, and more. Sling spells, summon monsters, trade, or battle with other local players.
There you go. And there's also game nights at the Whimsical Griffin, located at 615 Chetco Avenue over by the Redwood Theater. They meet Tuesdays and Fridays weekly from 5 to 9 p.m., and they feature Magic the Gathering, Dungeons & Dragons, and board games.
Meals on Wheels volunteers are needed. If you'd like to do something that will make you and those you help very happy, if you'd like to do something to help give back to the community you love, if you would like to help out your fellow human beings, then Meals on Wheels is looking for you. By delivering a hot meal to those who are home-ridden, you not only help someone who is hungry, but you also bring a bit of kindness into their lives, a friendly face for them to see every day, and social contact they may not have otherwise. There are 3 routes that deliver hot meals to about 60 seniors on a daily basis. Each route takes about 1.5 hours. You can volunteer by the day, the week, bi-weekly, bi-monthly, even if it's just 1 day a week, 1 day a month, or whatever works for you. Every little bit helps. If you're interested in helping with this great cause for the community, please contact Meals on Wheels via the Chetco Activity Center at 541-469-6822.
All right. And the Brookings Harbor Scouts of America are scouting for new troop members, and boys and girls are, as always, invited. Troop 32 and Troop 4032 are now accepting new scouts, as well as adults who are interested in volunteering. So scouts can join the troops from 5th grade to age 17, and adults are able to volunteer as long as they are over 21 years old, are able to pass a background check, and are willing to spend about an hour and a half completing a youth protection training course. And they meet at Scout Hall from 7 to 8:30 p.m. every Monday night, except for holidays. But they invite you to come meet the troops and learn more about what Scouts can help you achieve. Scout Hall is located at 414 Azalea Park Road in Brookings, Oregon. And to get in touch with folks, you can get in touch with Troop 32 Scoutmaster Mark Hagland by calling 541-661-2749. Or you can also contact Troop 4032 Scoutmaster Rebecca Wilson at 707-951-3647.
American Red Cross Curry County Blood Drives. The need for blood is constant, and sometimes that need becomes critical. That's why the American Red Cross needs you. To make an appointment to give blood, call 1-800-RED-CROSS or visit redcrossblood.org. Give something that means something. Give blood.
All right. And the Curry Public Library, located on 3rd Street up in Gold Beach, has a monthly event called Memory Cafe Curry. They meet the 3rd Wednesday of every month from 10:30 a.m. to noon. And again, that's at the Curry Public Library in Gold Beach. And they encourage folks to register for the program, and they ask that you email memorycafe@cplib.net, or you give them a call at 541-247-7246. And what is a memory cafe? A memory cafe is an informal social gathering for older adults living with memory loss, along with their care partners. Care partners may include, but are not limited to, spouses, siblings, children, or friends whose social lives are often just as affected as their loved ones. Memory cafes are designed to be a casual, stress-free gathering to allow care partners the opportunity to relax and socialize with others in a similar situation. Memory Cafe Curry is staffed by qualified social service providers, along with library staff and volunteers.
Queers and Allies Brookings get together at the Chetco Library Forest Room 3rd Saturdays of the month from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., ages 9 to 19, hosted by the Southern Oregon Coast Pride.
All right. And then the Brookings Recorder Ensemble is looking for people to join them in the exploration and enjoyment of playing music for the recorder. They meet at the Chetco Activity Center on Wednesdays from 1 to 2:30 p.m. They invite you to bring your recorder and a music stand. Music will be provided.
And now we have the community kitchen schedule on Mondays at St. Tim's from 12 to 1, Tuesdays at St. Tim's from 12 to 1, Wednesdays at Star of the Sea Catholic Church from 12 to 1, Thursdays at the Presbyterian Church from 12 to 1, Fridays at the Lutheran Church from 12 to 1, First, third, and fifth Saturdays at St. Tim's from 12 to 1, second and fourth Saturdays at Church of the Nazarene from 12 to 1, Sundays at St. Tim's from 3 to 4. You can also find the community kitchen schedule at kciw.org.
All righty. And then that's it for Bruce's script, but there are, of course, some events going on as you look ahead into 2026. I know one event that is going to be coming up in later January, on the 24th of January. The Chetco Pelican players are going to be presenting their 37th annual Packy Awards ceremony. That is going to be taking place. The doors will open at 6 p.m. and the awards ceremony itself will start at 7 p.m. They're doing a different location this year. They're going to be having a buffet-style dinner over at the Chetco Activity Center located at 550 Chetco Lane in Brookings. And if you want tickets for that event, you can always go to ChetcoPelicanPlayers.org for more information, or you can give them a call at 541-469-1857. Again, that's their annual awards ceremony and membership get-together. And that's it. We've got no more here. I want to thank everybody for tuning into this week's Insider Report and for tuning in for this holiday season. It was really nice to get to co-host with you, Jason. It's nice when you get time to come in for that. And I'm sure you're enjoying your time off. I'm sure everybody here is enjoying the lull as we just dig in with our holidays and with our family, whether that's our blood relatives or our chosen family. So I just want to take the time to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, a happy holiday season, and a Happy New Year from both Jason and I and everybody here at KCIW.
And make sure you get some rest before we jump back into life as we know it after the holidays.
It's a very, very important thing to do. So I hope everyone's taking some time to care for themselves this holiday season. Well, it's time to close out the week's show. So before we go, I want to give a shout out to our fearless producers, Ray and Tom, for all their great work making us sound good on the radio. And I want to thank you all for tuning in to this week's Insider Report. Make sure to listen and tune in on a daily basis to KCIW 100.7 FM and listen to all the fine shows that they have to offer. And you can also listen to all the podcasts that KCIW has to offer, including the Insider Report at kciw.org. And while you're there, you can check out live streaming options as well. Until next week, wow. Can you tell I'm not used to leading the ship here?
Yeah.
Until next week, this is Kat Liddell.
And this is Jason Liddell.
Signing off and reminding folks, hey, in the countdown to Christmas, please support local businesses. Keep it real, spread the love and peace every chance you get, and hey, we'll see you out there.
Bam!
Oh boy.
You do a great job.
For music credits for the preceding show, go to kciw.org/credits.